Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. It's Lindsey. Has the first down and still going. They stop him out at the 42. Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Hey, you got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
They'll try the ground game here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, 2 conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these 2 leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same. You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They capped the drive with 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made in space. Tackle made after a big gain.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now, at the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Looking right. This one caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And they'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here we go. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it right near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State!
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Lindsey. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Tackle at the 22-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Penn is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Now, to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Or it's snapped to the back. Look out, room to run here. And it's good for a 1st down with 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's an out route. The catch made.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Catch made on the left side. Great footwork, a big opening now. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow
the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And they've got him.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now they run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Caught in the flat by the running back. Finding some room at the 25. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Working clock with the ground game. He gets loose. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 1st and 10 play coming up. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kurt. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.